Hey, we are What Tomorrow Holds!
And this is our interview with music.
Unplugged!
I'm Jake and I play drums.
I'm Sean and I play guitar.
I'm Alan and I play bass.
I'm Zach and I play keys.
I'm Zian and I do vocals.
I'm Tyler and I play guitar and sing beautifully.
Gotta go fast.
We were formed in late 2009 in central Wisconsin.
You?
Around the Wausau area, if anybody knows Wisconsin at all.
You don't.
Who wants to answer it?
Well, we were all thinking about because we were originally named American Ruins and we wanted to change our band name, but we didn't know what
So we
to.
had a big list of names that we
Big
had,
message on Facebook.
and actually none of those got picked
Actually,
because Al.
I have
an
a
idea.
tattoo that says no telling what tomorrow holds, and I looked down at it, and I was like, hey, what tomorrow holds sounds pretty legit. So, yeah.
That's where our name came from.
He was born with it.
Yeah, he's been tattooed since he was a baby. 3 words.
If you could describe our music in 3 words.
3.
Hardworking, alpha male, jackhammer.
Any upcoming plans?
For like demos.
Yeah, we're actually doing demos right now ourselves. We just recorded one today.
First one, number 1.
It took quite a lot of time. It was our pilot recording, as you could call it. And it's currently 1:30 in the morning. So yeah, quite a day.
And
We
have to
started
go
at
to
like
school.
5.
Yeah, 5. I have to go to school and work in the morning.
That's
Awesome.
7.
And play a show.
Tomorrow.
And play a show it's today. Alright, well, we started out as American Ruins, as previously stated. I started the band. I don't like taking credit for it or whatever, because we're a unit, not just an individual, but started at school with a couple different people that are in the band right now. Our original lineup we have 4 people. 4?
No, there was
5? 4 or 5?
there was a full 6 of us.
Full 6.
Yeah.
And then one of our old person who was going to do keys had to leave the band due to work conflicts. And then we had an old vocalist, and then we kind of flip-flopped stuff for a
Basically,
while.
he's gone.
Yeah, we flip-flopped a lot of our positions, or whatever you want to call it. And then we got Sean.
Yeah, I basically they invited me to jam. I knew Jake from high school. They invited me to jam, and it went well. So
Chemistry.
that's how I found the band.
And
It's a good fit.
at the, I don't know what you would call it, the breaking point or whatever of
The whole
us.
segue.
switching point.
The switching
The
thing.
segue.
That's what it's called, segue.
That's when I came in.
Al had been, hanging around at our practices or whatever for a while, and we were in the process of thinking about kicking out our vocalist because he really didn't fit the style of music that we were going for. So we decided to part ways with him, and then Zian we were kind of thinking about the whole dual vocalist kind of thing, but that really wasn't gonna work, and
He was gonna play keys too.
or whatever, and so then we told him that he was no longer in the band, nice and politely, and told him the reasons were because dog's barking. Because he didn't really fit what we were going for. And so Al had been, like I said, hanging around at practice, and then give a little spiel here.
Yeah, just one day I just suggested I go up to bass. I've been playing bass for, I don't know,
A long
while. And Zach moved to keyboards, and
Yeah, it's where we are right now.
It's been,
Been a good year.
yeah.
Really
Year
good.
with this lineup here. We this lineup's been together since around January 2010.
Ish.
So-
Yeah.
A little later.
Little later, maybe
February or
February,
March.
I mean,
Yeah, it was like March when I had my first practice with the band.
Yeah. One of my biggest influences is Silverstein and Bayside, just lyrically.
Okay.
Love 'em.
For me, from first to last is probably my biggest influence. There's a bunch, but yeah.
Personally, my favorite is the Amity Affliction.
Is that it? Jake?
Yeah.
Okay. My biggest musical influence to get into music was actually Reliant K, and they made me wanna start making my own music. And now, as I'm progressively into the music that we're into, my biggest influence would have to be the Devil Wears Prada for sure.
I would have to agree with Al with Bayside. They've got me through a lot of stuff, which is awesome. But right now I'm really kind of into Sleeping with Sirens a lot, way too much. And I had another band, but I forgot them, so I guess they're not that important.
Zach?
The band that's probably influenced me musically the most is Chiodos.
Oh yeah. As far as what's to come for us, I mean, right now we're working on the demo, of course, which we, like Sean said earlier, we just started working on our first track, and we have 5 originals right now. Plan on having
2 more maybe.
Plan on having 6 or 7 on the demo. Once we get that done.
And then we'll release that as a CD.
Yeah.
CD format.
Created ourselves though, not anything official.
Right. And then we're always looking for more shows too. But right now we have a couple lined up for the month of April, and then a few for May too. And then there's always the Coeur d'Alene's Battle of the Bands, and
which is a local Battle of the Bands here. And then we have our Wisconsin Valley Fair Battle of the Bands, which we participated in both those last year and came up short as far as the prizes and whatever you want to call it. But hopefully this year we've tightened up a lot over the past year with our musicianship. So hopefully we can win, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. This summer should be really nice too. It should be our kind of free period as a band. We're kind of constricted through the winter with all of our personal lives, and summer should be really nice for us to break out and really push forward.
definitely.
Winning.
Go, Al.
Can we just leave that one? Why would you date Al?
I just said the first person that came to my mind.
Watermelon.
Damn.
Can you use a complete sentence?
It's better that way.
Alright. Star Spangled Banner is the one song we wish we wrote.
Yeah. Just a big place with. I don't really care what venue I play at. It's just
Chain reaction.
I'd love to play
punch you.
Warped Tour.
Yeah, Warped Tour. Milwaukee Warped Tour would be really cool.
Anywhere with a really good crowd. I like energy from crowds.
The Rave would
Rave
also
would
be
be
very
nice.
cool.
The Loft too. Well, that's not a dream, but it's probably something we could shoot for.
Madison Square Garden.
I'd like to play a hot air balloon.
The White House.
The moon. The
Okay.
moon.
Taco Bell.
I'd pre-order Zelda.
Put it
Oh,
in,
wait, I did.
Pics.
I put it in my
Gas.
gas tank. I wouldn't use it to buy gas.
You just put it in his gas tank.
And Taco Bell.
Al's would say party.
Yeah, it would.
Mine would say you fool.
Mostly probably Zion, Jake, and maybe I don't
Yeah.
know. All of them.
That's some pretty.
I like a lot of Daft Punk, and Bass Hunter, some other techno. I like Coed and Cambria, which is different than a lot of stuff we play. I listen to a lot of poppy stuff too. I don't know.
I've got all of the Lord of the Rings soundtrack.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, and the Avatar soundtrack.
Zion?
I have the Heavy Rain, Legend of Zelda, Sonic Adventure
Every
soundtrack.
game you've ever played.
I have the World of Warcraft soundtrack.
I have Dragon Age 2 soundtrack.
What other soundtracks I have? Oh, the Suikoden 5 soundtrack.
You
Shipped
actually.
from Hong Kong.
The World Ends With You. Anamanaguchi, Paramore, I guess.
Alright.
Oh,
Maybe.
Yuma Hamasaki. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Yumi Hamasaki. I don't
You
remember what her name is.